Drake fell from his courtside seat in the second half of Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Toronto Raptors during the 2018 NBA playoffs at Air Canada Centre on May 1, 2018 in Toronto, Canada. Drake continues to chirp away at opponents of his precious Toronto Raptors, the latest coming after the final buzzer of last night's one-point loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers in overtime. Toronto's global ambassador got into a shouting match with Cavs backup center Kendrick Perkins when both teams were leaving the court. Their beef started at halftime, when Drake overheard Perkins talking ish to Raptors center Serge Ibaka. "I was F-ing with Serge, my old teammate," Perkins said after the game. "I wasn't talking to Drake. Perkins and Ibaka both used to play for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I was telling him, we about to win this game, and Drake butted in talking us to me," Perkins told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. "So I said something back to him." Perkins continued, "He said something slick, so I said something back, sit your ass down and watch the game." In a comment on an Instagram post Tuesday night, Drake claimed, "I just said I like the hem on his capris." Cavaliers security rolled up on Drake's bodyguard after Perkins had made his way to the Cavs locker room. Drake could be heard saying, "I never said that s," during that discussion. After Drake initially left the court, through the tunnel and up the ramp toward the Raptors locker room, he came back down the ramp yelling and cursing in the direction of the Cavs locker room aimed at Perkins. This is not the first time this postseason that the Canadian rapper has talked trash to an opposing team's player. During the Raptors' first-round victory over the Washington Wizards, Drake took on Kelly Oubre Jr., shouting, "You're a bum," at the Wizards forward, and also called out Washington point guard John Wall, exclaiming, "John, you're getting bodied by 20 tonight," during Toronto's 130-119 victory in Game 2. When Perkins exited the Cavs locker room for good Tuesday night, a member of the team's security staff asked him if he wanted to be escorted to the team bus in case he might have another run-in with Drake along the way. "I'm fine," Perkins said with a smirk. "What's he going to do?" Meanwhile, in Oakland, California, Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green sent a warning to Charles Barkley after the TNT commentator fired shots during the network's telecast of his team's playoff game. Barkley said, "I just want somebody to punch him in the face," as the broadcast crew watched highlights of Green and New Orleans Pelicans point guard Rajon Rondo get in each other's face at the close of the first half. Following Golden State's win, Green clapped back at Barkley during his press conference, "If you want a piece of me, come and get it." Green continued, "A lot of guys talk on TV. Stand behind the microphone on the TV screen. Fact of the matter is, if you feel that strongly about something, he's even seen me a million times, then punch me in my face when you see me. If you're not going to punch me in my face when you see me, then shut up." So different than somebody sitting behind a computer screen, tweeting, "I'll knock you out," and you never see him in life. He's seen me a bunch of times. Punch me in the face when you see me, or if not, no one cares what you would have done. You're old and it is what it is. You ain't going to punch me when you see me, then stop talking about it, period. Watch below. After dropping the mic on journalists and leaving the podium, Green further addressed the matter to The Athletic's Tim Kawakami later that night. "I think it's pretty sad," Green told The Athletic. "It's probably something that needs to, when you look at the president of TNT, David Levy, which I know well, it's kind of embarrassing on their behalf. I'm an employee of the NBA, he's an employee of TNT. And you have your biggest sponsor, one of the faces of that company, saying that on national television. That's embarrassing for them. So that's something, a problem that they have." Green's mom, Mary Babers Green, also checked Barkley on Twitter, @NBountin Charles Barkley, "I wish you would. You think Shaq